What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I want to talk about some plans that I have with my blue 6.7 Cummins here. After I got my new 5.9 I've been going over the last few weeks, this one has kind of been put on the back burner. Now, I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to do with this truck after I got the 5.9. I do love the 6.7, but after going to some local truck pulls this year, I think my next plan of attack to do a specific kind of build is to set this up as a sled pulling truck. Now, that's something I haven't done really yet. I kind of done the show truck thing with my 20, kind of the race truck thing going on with the 5.9. So the next thing I want to dabble into a little bit is sled pulling. Absolutely love it, and you see half the time that, you know, people go out and a lot of stuff that wins is the Cummins, obviously because they're so simple and they're just torque animals. So the thing that I'm going to do with this is I'm going to set it up for work stock. I'm not going to go too crazy building it up like to be like a full-blown, you know, race unit. But I do want to set it up with some type of S300 series turbo. Now, the main thing is, a lot of people don't know the work stock thing. I kind of done some research on there. I'm definitely going to do a set of injectors. I'll probably do a billet valve cover like I have on my 5.9, just to kind of clean up this engine bay a little bit. As you can see, this engine bay is not nearly as nice as my 5.9. Just a lot more stuff in here. I want to get rid of all this rusty crap and kind of really clean up this engine bay. And then do, like I said, probably second gen swap with an S300 series turbo. And like I said, I've done a bunch of research on this and kind of talk to the local events. Some places say you can't do anything. Now the thing is, work stock is, you know, stock appearing. Now don't quote me on any of this because, like I said, I want to learn this and get into it more, but I'm not an expert on it by any means. But work stock, from what I was reading, is it's stock appearing. So, you know, I could do a set of injectors, I can do whatever I want as long as it looks stock appearing. But with the Cummins, they're at a disadvantage because on the Duramaxes and whatnot, you can go all the way up to a Stealth 67 and make, you know, like my 20, a ton of power with that, and it's stock appearing. These are at a disadvantage, so you can go all the way up to, I believe, an S300 series turbo. I'm not sure the exact spec on it yet, and like I said, I still want to kind of daily this. Well, not daily, drive it and not have it be annoying way for it to spool up and everything else. Kind of just be a nice, reliable driver with a bigger turbo on it. But my only fear with this right now is the transmission. It's a stock 68. It's not really too stock. It does have the things that the 68s need to be addressed, and that's a converter and a valve body. Plus, this also has a tuned TCM in it by RevMax, right down in there, I believe, with these ones that you cannot tune the TCM with EFI or whatever. So this does have the RevMax TCM in there, and it has transmission tuning. So it does have a little bit of transmission work done, but I do not trust these Dodge transmissions at all. The next thing I was kind of looking into doing was the Allison swap. I saw for a while now with this that I believe it's like ATS has a true Allison swap that you can put a 6-speed Allison in this truck. But the thing is, it's like 13 grand, and I don't want to be spending that type of money. I kind of just want to have a nice, fun, you know, little sled pulling truck, and I can also tow and do whatever I want to do with it. I was kind of debating for the longest time whether or not I actually wanted to do anything bigger than an S300 series, because you lose the factory turbo braking on that truck. The exhaust brake is everything. It's awesome, especially when you're towing heavy. So, you know, we'll see. I might start off with like a Stealth or something drop in and see where it takes me. Just like I said, so we're gonna have to do head studs, the S300, maybe I'll do a drop in and see where that takes me. Could do a set of injectors, maybe 50 or 60s over. You don't have to go anything crazy for the turbo setup I'm running. And then two, we're also gonna need a set of traction bars down here because they do not have that. You don't want it hopping all over the place with the sled. The final thing is we got to figure out something back here for the rear to keep it from sagging. It does have airbags, but that's not the solution. Probably gonna have to weld something up back here just to prevent this truck from squatting. And the good part is it's a little bit lifted, so it's not going to be, you know, already buried in the ground as it is being lowered or anything of the sorts like that. So that's kind of my plan with this, and I just want to go over a little bit of what I want to do with it, and maybe get some advice from you guys that maybe have a sled pulling truck and you have a setup of the sorts. Like I said, I do not, and I just want to dabble into it for next season, because I'm going to all these events and shows with truck pulling, and it's something that really interests me, but I don't want to go out and build a full-blown sled pulling truck. That's all I use it for, is to pull, because to me that's kind of pointless to have a truck that you use, you know, 1 or 2 months out of the year and just sit there the rest of the year and do absolutely nothing, because it's literally just set up to pull. I want to do a work stock so I can drive it year round and, you know, not really have to worry about it per se, have to park it, still daily drive it, enjoy it, and then you can have a nice setup. I don't see a lot of people with a setup like that. It's just a lot of, you know, trucks like these that you see in work stock just running the way it is. And I didn't realize until I looked into it how much you can really kind of soup up a truck for work stock. Like I was saying before, I thought I just meant stock, because I see people all the time running and turbos or whistling. I'm like, there's no way that's stock. But when I went home and read into it, the stock appearing, so I could do, you know, injectors, all that stuff I already talked about, and make some more power. And like I said, at the end of the day, I don't want to make this 1,000 horsepower, because I already have one of those trucks now, and it's just a lot of money to sink into something that I just want to use, like I said, for 1 or 2 times out of the year. So that's basically where I stand with this, and I just wanted to make a little video going kind of over my plans with it, because like I was saying before, when I got the 5.9, kind of got put on the back burner. There's a lot of stuff I want to, you know, finish touching up on this. I got to readjust the front bumper because it's already rubbing. I want to get the different cover here, because as you can see, it's rubbing on the headlights. I don't know why Dodges do this with the bumpers. They sag and got to be readjusted, and want to do the headlights and mirrors. A couple other little odds and ends, but not going to go too crazy making it look pristine like I want it to show truck wise anymore, because, you know, it's clean. It's just got to be cleaned up a little bit. It'll never be, you know, in my opinion, a show truck. Now, from now on, because that's where I want to take it to. I also want to redo the frame and a couple other little things, you know, even though it's pretty clean. The frame does have a little bit of stuff on there, you know, clean up. But other than that, that's the plans for the 6.7. So, like I said, if you guys want to see anything else, let me know. One of these weeks, I'm hoping to be next week, I want to start putting the LED door handles back on my 20, because it's been a little bit on that, and I just want to take my time to do it right, and just had a lot of things going recently, and just want to post a little update video this week. It's been a while before I updated the fleet. The 20 is still down. We're going to get the door handles back on that. My plans for the 6.7, the 5.9 still running good, and I still have the OBZ. So a lot of content to come. Stay tuned, but just want to give a little update. So if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a big thumbs up. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
Stop this conversation. We got no